Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining us. So this is a wig that I ordered off Aliexpress from Posh Babe Hair. The wig came in with about maybe 5 days. It came with two nude caps and a wig in a separate bag. I ordered a 16-inch 4x4 lace closure wig. Um, the wig was true to length. The only thing I can say is that the ends were super thin. So if you're looking for, don't get the length that you want. Get a length longer because you're going to have to cut those ends off. They were extremely thin. It had little to no shedding, and there was no really, like, they didn't have no chemical smell to it. It smelled almost like a baby doll, I would say, or like a Barbie. But this is the wig. It was nice. I just had to get rid of those ends. I was originally going to wear this wig blonde, but it was too yellow for me. So I'm going to actually dip it in some purple shampoo just to tone that yellowness out and bring more of like a white silvery color to the wig. Once all that yellowness was out, I just rinsed off the wig and prepared to start plucking my closure. I'm just separating out my baby hairs, and I just start plucking from side to side, skipping a spot, plucking, skipping a spot, plucking. I part the hair like 3 or 4 times going back, just give it that gradient effect, and just keep plucking. This, I was not plucking this fast. Like, I had to speed this up. It took me like maybe a good 30 minutes to pluck the way I wanted to, and then I feel like I still could have plucked more, but I didn't, like, your closure is going to shed over time, so I didn't want to pluck too much and it just looked bald after a while. So I'm just going in, separating, plucking, plucking, plucking. And when you're plucking, you want to make sure that like the pointy part of your tweezers is facing down, so you're just pulling one hair instead of like ripping a chunk of them out. You're just pulling one hair at a time. This is how much hair came out when I was plucking. A nice good amount. So now that I'm done plucking, I'm just going to blow dry it because I need to see what this color looks like dry, and I want to take a look at the ends because, like I said at the beginning, the ends were very thin. Let's say I got a 16-inch. Usually if you get like a 24 or longer, the ends, that's when you have to worry about the ends being thinner. So by me getting the 16-inch and the ends being as thin as they were, I wasn't happy with that. And see how see-through it is? Like, all that has to go. So I decided to do like a blunt middle cut bob on this hair. And honestly, after I cut it, I didn't have any more problems with it. It's just that the ends, like, and I don't know if it's because they had maybe they bleached the hair themselves to get it that blonde color or whatever, but it wasn't cutting it for me. So I'm just gonna go through and cut a nice even cut bob. I still didn't like the color blonde on me, so I'm going to go purple. What I'm doing right here is I'm sectioning off the front part of my hair because this is going to be a different color from the back part of the hair. So I'm just going to try to get this part as straight as possible so I can begin to color it. The colors I used were Periwinkle and Lavender by Adore. I did the watercolor method. I mixed a little bit of the periwinkle and the lavender to get the color for the back of the wig. I wanted to go for like a purple, but I wanted it to have like a silver undertone. So that's why I mixed the purple and the periwinkle together because I felt like it was going to give it that not icy but silvery color I was looking for. So once the water was the color that I needed, I just started dunking the wig. And watercolor is very simple and very easy. You really just literally dunk the hair in the water and it changes the color you want. And you see how the hair just sucks up all the color out the water? So I'm just making sure I get everything. You want to open up the hair and make sure that all the parts are getting colored. And now I'm doing the front tips. Those I just use the periwinkle color because I want it to be a darker purple in the front and more of a like cool icy purple in the back, if that makes sense. Now I'm cleaning off my forehead with some 100% rubbing alcohol just to make sure there's no makeup, glue, residue from anything on my forehead before I go ahead and lay my lace down and just drying it. So today I'm going to be using Ghost Bond. I've never tried this glue before. I usually use Got to Be, but I wanted to try it to see if it would last longer. And just in case like I have a client, I can use this and know how to properly use it. But I'm going to do a little review on this later because I have some things I have to say about this glue. But for now, I'm just rubbing it, making sure it's an even layer going across so I can dry it and repeat. Once I have my 2 layers on there dry clear, I'm going to go ahead on and place my lace and just comb it back. Really try to melt that lace down into that glue. Can I just say, I love this color. This color came out so freaking cute. So just pressing it, making sure that it's really melted down in there. So now I'm just going to go back with my blow dryer and just to really make sure that this lace is secure and melted down into my scalp. I cut my lace off camera, and now I'm just going in with some powder that's the same color as my skin and just filling it in, making sure everything looks seamless and melted. I would just like to say I think that my application of my wigs is getting way better. Like, look at that scalp, okay? Scalp. So I just wanted to say a couple of things about the Ghost Bond while y'all watch the rest of the video. I do not recommend Ghost Bond. Anybody use it or try it. It glued my wig down perfectly in this video, but it did not last till the next morning. When I woke up, my wig was literally slipped into the back of my head. And it was like that for about a week. Every morning I would get up and re-glue my wig down. And when I would go to sleep, I tied my edges down and everything. And it just would not stick, and it stayed sticky for some reason. No matter how long I dried the glue, it just always felt sticky and tacky, which was weird because it never stuck, like the wig never wanted to stay. So I don't know what that's about, but I don't recommend Ghost Bond. But this was me after I did my makeup. This wig came out so pretty and I was so happy. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.